What is up, guys? Kris here, aka Snaggle J, back with a brand new episode of This Week in Perfect Team. It is Monday, January 7th. I am very, very happy to be back in our Monday night time slot. I hope I did some testing with the audio before. I think the audio is pretty good. If you guys have any issues with the audio, let me know in the chat. But I tweaked some settings before the stream, so we should be okay in the audio department. A couple of housekeeping notes really quick. I'm not feeling 100%. So if for some reason you see me, if I mute and I go off the screen for a second, it's likely because I'm blowing my nose or something like that. I haven't been feeling very good today. Also, number two, we got a new dog today. So if you hear some barking in the background, it is likely our two dogs getting acclimated. But now that that's out of the way, ladies and gentlemen, I know you guys have been looking forward to this stream since I announced it like 3 weeks ago. We will be revealing tonight the first 6 cards that are going to be added to the game that were suggested directly by you guys. Yes, that's right. All 6 of these cards were ones that people submitted to our Google form. The Google form can be accessed if you type !submit in the chat. !submit in the chat will get you the link to go to. AJ Winden, no, I won't be saying who suggested it because it wasn't on the form. And you know what? This isn't about getting people. A lot of the cards that we had tonight were suggested by multiple people. So it's not about recognition for who suggested it. It's just about the community coming together. We have over 240 suggestions on the forum right now. It is something we may look to do in the future, but for right now, we didn't do it in the forum, so we didn't bother. Now, another thing that I want to make note of real quick, we do have 3 more content releases planned for the next 3 Mondays. So we are going to be putting out content every Monday in January. And then likely, we don't have anything planned after that. Likely we're going to start working on Out of the Park 20 stuff in February. But right now the plan is we have 3 more weeks of content after tonight. And then we're going to be moving over to some other stuff. And in February, we have some really cool stuff planned. It just might not be content related. I'm not going to tell you what the next themes are for content, but trust me, these last 3 contents are going to be amazing. All right, so let's jump in. First, let's talk about last week. That's right, Season 5, which ran December 30th to January 6th. Spreading over the new year. We did have the servers, we didn't have a whole lot of downtime with the simulatings last week. I know we had some issues earlier today with teams getting their rosters reset, which was related to trying to fix some of the exterior leagues, which I explained in the Discord. But this was the first week where we had perfect level or perfect league teams. So real quickly, I want to throw them up on the screen. Congratulations to the Methrin Silver Sox, the Shoreline Lightning, the Gimhae King, Spokane Riptide, Chicago Devil Claws, the Jersey Misfits, the Big Bang Quasars, the Adirondack LOL Cats, the Austin Armadillos, and the Gotham Dark Knights, who are your first ever perfect league champions. We are going to try to find a way to put these somewhere. But one thing that was added in today's update is if you're one of these 10 teams, somewhere on your team page, you should have an icon that shows that you won one of the perfect leagues. And I know we're going to try to implement that for all the other leagues going down as well. Let's take a look into some of the stats from last week. Pitching-wise, 106,000 pitchers threw a pitch in Season 5. Now, that's not like, obviously, we don't have 106,000 cards. That's 106 individual players, 106,000. 811 pitchers won 20 or more games. 1,339 pitchers had 25 plus quality starts. 20,888 shutouts were thrown. 699 relievers with 40 plus saves. And in total, 9,655,388 total strikeouts. 42 pitchers with over 300. Now, when you consider that last week we had almost 9,000 teams playing in our leagues, 42 guys over 300 is a very, very, very small group. You're talking 42 out of 106,000. We have some hitting stats on the next slide. This segment of the show, guys, just so you guys know, starting next week, I'm going to be picking out some individual player performances from certain leagues as well, and calling to that. Unfortunately, I didn't get a chance to do that. Has there been a no-hitter thrown yet? Yes. Lots. Lots of no-hitters. All right, let's jump over to the pitching stats. Hitting stats, my bad. 115,000 players. 622 had at least one plate appearance last week. 764 have had 200 plus hits. 1,157 qualifying players hit 300 or better. I probably should have put how many qualifying players there were there. I think I had it written down, but I'm not going to look it up real quick. I'll have to make mental note next week. Put how many qualified players there were, because that would make sense. 12 players. That's it. 12 out of 115,000 had 50 or more home runs. That is it. 12 players. That's a minuscule amount. 297 had 40 or more. There were 1,268,253 home runs in Season 5. That is a lot of baseballs. I don't know who is paying for the baseball budget. I don't know. 3,399 players had 100 or more RBIs, and there were 5,742,042 runs scored in Season 5. This segment of the show, we're going to have more information and stuff next week. This is something I put together. I wanted to see what you guys thought. Feel free to hit me with some feedback and stuff. How many people had 6-2? Ivan Nova win the World Series? Probably just one, I would say. That is going to be something that we are going to continue to do on a regular basis. Like I said, next week, I'm hoping to have some more individual performances. One of my favorite seasons is somebody had a Kevin Mitchell hit 54 home runs and drive in like 160 runs. What does the first person to 73 home runs get? I have no idea. It's probably not likely to happen. So for those of you guys that don't know, and I know this question is going to come up now that we're doing this, so I'm going to answer it. Because of the way OOTP works, and every year from the 1880s to 2018 has statistical ratios, we use 2010 as the baseline. I know Marcus has talked about that. Marcus knows way more about the technical aspect of that. But what we're using in order to normalize everybody across the board, the factors we're using are 2010. And again, that's something I'd like to get Marcus to come on the show sometime and maybe elaborate on that a little bit as we lead into Out of the Park 20. We might try to do that. All right. The moment. Let's make sure. Let's go. Right here. I was worried the first one was up there. Ladies, you guys have, listen, first of all, number one, I would like to thank anybody who has said anything nice about me and about Perfect Team on Twitter. You know who you are. Thank you very much. We're having a lot of fun doing this. I am having a tremendous amount of fun. I love working on Perfect Team. I love doing these streams, interacting in the Discord, on Twitter. This, for me, I don't mind taking credit for a good idea, but this was an idea that several of us came up with. And to be honest, it is the least we can do to show you guys how much we appreciate how you guys have adopted Perfect Team, how much you guys have bought in and provided feedback and helped us chart out of the park 20, 21, 22 with your amazing interaction. Now, I see it in the chat. These cards I am about to reveal are in the game right now. They should have been loaded into the game as per the 8 p.m. Eastern Time sim. I activated these cards about 20 minutes before showtime, and we're going to rip some packs later and try to get some of them, just FYI. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have 2 silvers, 2 golds, 2 diamonds, all submitted by you guys. Let me get my handy-dandy notes that I wrote so I have some fun, quippy type things to say about these players. Let's go. Number 1, 1987 historical all-star Bruce HURST of the Boston Red Sox. He was an all-star, obviously, that season with a 15-13 record. He actually had a better record in 1988, but we're using the years that you guys submitted. These are your guys' cards. HURST went on to win 145 career games. Obviously, this was the year right after the Red Sox famously blew the World Series. Cough, Billy Buckner, cough. I was only 4 years old at the time, but I loved it. No offense to Red Sox fans. I like the Red Sox way more now. But 1987 Bruce HURST, as you can see, pretty good ratings for a 71. He's got good stuff, good control. The fly ball pitcher would worry me a little bit at upper levels. He's got a good curveball, a half-decent fastball. Pretty good stamina rating as well. I'm looking at them pretty small. I'm gonna have to make this just a bit bigger so I can see the text a little bit better. I did mention that you might want to wait till the 8:30 sim to start ripping packs, but I put them in like 20 minutes before the 8 p.m. sim, so they should be fine. It should be fine. Last week, everything went smoothly with the submission of the cards, so we should be good. So 1987 Bruce HURST is card numero uno. Let's move on. Bruce HURST is cool and all. You guys want to see the goods, right? How about 1924 Ross Youngs? Now, this might be one of my favorite silver cards from 1924 for the Giants. Look at those hitting ratings. Even the avoid Ks at 53 for a silver. Not that bad. He's got pretty decent speed for a corner outfielder. He's got pretty good arm. Youngs was 5th in MVP voting in 1924 with 187 hits, 10 home runs, and a .356 batting average. Unfortunately, Pep, as was his nickname, passed away in 1927 at 30 years old while at the height of his career due to Bright's disease, which is a kidney-related disorder. So that's why the user who submitted this card made mention of that. I actually looked into it a little bit because, as you guys know, with some of these older unsung heroes, we like to, there's usually a story behind it. So unfortunately, Ross Youngs was taken out at the height of his career, but now we can immortalize him in Out of the Park, Perfect Team, with a 1924 Unsung Heroes card. Let's move on to the golds. Another user submitted card, 1976 Gary MADDOX. And this card is fitting. Now, I didn't pick it at the time, but when I was doing my research, Gary MADDOX's nickname is the Secretary of Defense, which, by the way, if I'm not mistaken, even though I'm Canadian, happens to be an open position within the U.S. government right now. So not only can Gary jump into PT, maybe he's in line for a new job. Just saying. Topical and fun. That's what you get here on This Week at Perfect Team. 1976, Gary MADDOX was an absolute beast in the field. He finished 5th in MVP voting, won the Gold Glove, hit .330, and had 29 stolen bases, 37 doubles, and a 2.3 defensive WAR. You look at those defensive ratings, amazing range, pretty good arm, pretty good in center. Could probably play the corner of it as well. He's got good speed, good base running, good gap power, and contact. So, I mean, if you're looking for a stud defensive center fielder and potentially a leadoff hitter, boom, Gary MADDOX might be your guy. I'm just saying. Now, for those of you who happened to be on our Instagram earlier today, Instagram.com/OOTP Perfect Team, and then we pushed it out to Discord and to Twitter, you guys already know who this card is. Ladies and gentlemen, 2012 R.A. Dickey. Now, I have a personal hatred for this card, but to show that I am not above doing what the fans want, I included this R.A. Dickey. I want Thor back. Dickey was okay. He ate a lot of innings. I want Syndergaard back. Please. As you can see, a 103 knuckleball rating with that 100 stamina. Holy moly. As an 86 goal Dickey in 2012. 20-6. Went to the All-Star game. Won the Cy Young. Led the National League with 233 innings pitched and 230 strikeouts. And famously was traded to the Blue Jays in the offseason with a package of players. The headliner of which was obviously Jose Reyes. No, Jose Reyes was in Miami at the time, I think. Obviously, the Mets got Noah Syndergaard. The rest is history. So, you know, my poor bleeding Blue Jays heart. I despise this card. I won't be able to use it. I'm sorry. Too many. I mean, hindsight's 2020, right? I think there's a lot of people, especially if you play fantasy baseball. Hindsight is 2020, right? Like it's one of those things you can look back and you can say, hey, it can be this or it can be that. I'm gonna try to do this just a little bit and see if we can clear that up. Oh boys, that got worse. Sorry guys, I'm trying to fix the old webcam's gone a little sour. It was looking real good earlier, and now it's looking trash. The lighting in here must have changed. All that nighttime lighting. Darno was really highly regarded at that time. And not that I'm going to get into it as a Jays fan. Darno was highly regarded at that time. But Syndergaard I believe Syndergaard, and Paul probably knows this better than me, Syndergaard was a sandwich round pick, right? That they got through some of J.P. Ricciardi's shrewd manipulation of the not signing people and also the qualifying offer system. So I'm pretty sure he was a sandwich round pick. So, I mean, Syndergaard was pretty highly regarded at the time. Now, I told you guys earlier, we had two diamonds. I'm going to give you guys a little hint. One is a hitter from 1996. The other one is a pitcher from 1995. And they both had some of the most improbable seasons you could ever imagine. First up, where are my Orioles fans? Where are my Orioles fans? And do we have any Orioles fans in the chat? Do we have any Orioles fans? Any Orioles fans in the chat? Because we've got 1996 Brady Anderson with that 81 home run power. Obviously, Brady Anderson famously hit 50 home runs that year, including becoming the first player to lead off 4 consecutive games with a home run. Not only that, but this season cemented Anderson as the only player in baseball history with a 50 homer 20 steal season and a 20 homer 50 steal season. If you want your deep cut Brady Anderson trivia. So again, this card, the defense not great. You're going to sacrifice a little bit of defense in center field. But again, you're not going to find many center fielders in a low diamond that are going to be, with 81 home run power, be able to hit that kind of power. He's got good contact, good gap power. And you know what? He can run the bases a little bit too. 52 speed, not nothing. And ladies and gentlemen, the headliner of the first ever community request content is, I've seen it in the chat already. Some people actually guessed it in the Discord like 4 days ago, but I didn't even have the cards yet. 1995 rookie sensation Hideo Nomo. Hideo Nomo, by the way, Uh, Hideo Nomo was the most requested card on the Google form at the time that I pulled these. He was requested like 7 different times, and they were all different timestamps and different text. So I'm assuming they were all different people, unless somebody's just really good at hiding their love of Hideo Nomo. Unbelievable looking card here. Again, great stuff. Movement's not bad. Control could use some work. He's going to be a little wild. As Nomo was. Nomo that year led the league in wild pitches. I think it was like 11 or 14 or something like that. Pretty good fastball. Great splitter. Good stamina. In his rookie season, Hideo Nomo went 13-6 with a 2.54 ERA. He made the All-Star team. He won his. He finished 4th in Cy Young voting. Was Rookie of the Year. He led the National League with 3 shutouts, 236 strikeouts, and an 11.1 Ks per 9 inning, 19 wild pitches. That's insane. So here you have it, folks. This right here is the first batch of content that has been submitted directly by you guys. I want you guys to know that, first of all, I love some of the suggestions that we're getting. I also love when we get suggestions of cards that are already in the game, and then somebody DMs me later and says, oh my god, I submitted that card and then I pulled them in a pack. It's fantastic. And this is something, I promise you guys, this is something we are going to keep doing. Again, like I said earlier, Out of the Park Perfect Team is a game we built for you guys. We want you guys to enjoy it. So that means if, this is something we have to do, whether it be once a month, bi-monthly, whatever. We're going to continue to take submissions. Again, !submit in the chat will get you the link where you can go to the Google form and get submitting your cards. So let's jump in now to my team real quick. So one thing I really love about the Discord is when I have personal questions and need feedback, you guys jump right in and give me a hand. So yesterday, or maybe it was Sunday. And you know what I'm going to do, guys? While I'm talking about this, I'm actually going to get the giveaway going. So just a second. Let's do... Where's my... There it is. So, guys, tonight we're going to be giving... Oh, that's not right. Where is it? Tonight we're going to be giving away 2 prizes of 5,000 perfect points apiece. Don't put it in yet because it's not started. I'm waiting for the giveaway to do its thing. 5,000 PP. I don't know why it wasn't set up. I had it set up, and I think I added a command. Maximum tickets per user 1. Ticket first, ticket free. All right. You guys should be good to go. Is it working? There we go. All right. So the giveaway is up. Exclamation point ticket will get you a entry. Again, we're going to draw 2 names. 5,000 PP each. As per usual, if you win, you can DM me on the Discord. I'm up in the top right corner. Kris, PT, CM, something. Or you can just whisper us right here on Twitch. Okay, so I asked a question in the Discord the other day because my team made it to the Diamond League Finals last week. Was up 2-0 in the finals. Went to bed. Lost 4-2. Not ideal. Still made it to Perfect League. As you can see, at the very top of the screen up there, I am in Perfect 409. I'm currently 10-7 after a 3-2 extra innings win over Helios Harrispex. Tom Henke picking up the dub, the count, winning player of the game. One thing I noticed is that my defensive efficiency was awful. So I started looking at players on my team. Duke fan, it's really good, man. So one thing I noticed is that I had defensive problems at catcher, shortstop, third base, left field. Those positions were absolutely not doing a thing for me. So I started asking in the Discord, what positions do you guys consider that you can punt all the other ratings in favor of defense? Now, pretty much unanimously across the board, Catcher and shortstop were immediately the two. Everyone's like catcher, shortstop, catcher, shortstop. Now, I'll show you my roster real quick. I didn't want to get rid of Mike Piazza. I like Mike Piazza. I do have Yasmani Grandal. He's a little bit better defensively. His arm is only marginally better. So, you know, I kind of like Piazza. For a catcher, 20, 22, 15 home runs. You know, he hits probably 250 average. That's pretty good. My biggest issue was I had Gleyber Torres at shortstop. And that was a big problem because I had Jose Altuve at second. I picked up Torres. I moved him to short. I had Torres first. I pulled in Altuve. And I moved Torres to short. And it was a horrible disaster. Back-to-back seasons of 30 errors. So I'm trying Torres in left field. And I picked up Jay Bell, who is not hitting a whole lot. 200. He struck out 26 times in 55 at-bats. But he's only made 2 errors in 17 games, which is better. I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see how Perfect League works. Okay, guys. I'm going to exclamation point ticket, guys. If you guys want to get in on the giveaway, 2 5,000 PP prizes. I'm going to be shutting down the giveaway in about 15 seconds. So again, we have 85 people in. Good luck to everybody. Again, remember, if you're in the Discord, DM me your username and your team name. If you prefer to use the Whisper on Twitch, whisper me, same thing. I need your username in the right capitalization as well, and your team name for confirmation. So we're going to shut the giveaway down in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold your fire. Hold your fire. All right. Close it. Let's rip some winners. Good luck to everybody. Price McDice. Congratulations. You are the winner of 5,000 perfect points. Again, please, if you're on the Discord, DM me your username and your team name. You can whisper me on Twitch as well. Let's draw another winner. Schnee6464. So Schnee and Price McDice, thank you guys so much for coming by and entering. Again, please, guys, send me your particulars, and I can get you those points added ASAP. Now, I think there's only really one way to end off a good This Week in Perfect team. And that's going to be packs, right? We've got a few packs. We've got 10 standard packs and a gold pack. I don't really expect to get anything. Major in them. Just a second. For those of you guys who missed the cards, there they are. We're going to be putting them on Twitter very shortly after the stream. We'll be putting them in all our usual places. All right, let's go. I have the sound muted because I've been having some issues with it. Let's see if we can get one of these brand new bad boys. I'll probably pull the R.A. Dickey, Tony Kubek. Yeah, I'll probably pull the R.A. Dickey first pack. And then everyone's going to yell rigged in the chat a million times. And, yeah. Let's go through and see what we have here. I just need one hit. There we go. There's a hit. Oh. Big Maple! Big Maple. The old Paxton Mania. All right, we got a goal. Let's go. Paxton Mania. Big Mape. Love him. Good Canadian boy. See if we can find him somewhere in the rotation. All right. Big Mape. I mean, that movement is terrible. He's going to give up. You know, Pockets, it's not because it's a... I've had James Paxton 27 times since Perfect Team started, including the beta. And you know what? Every time he just doesn't get it done for me, unfortunately. He gives up way too many home runs for my liking. Yeah, he'll be toast in New York. Absolutely. IRL, he's giving it Vern Law. I fought the law, and the law won. Mets. All right, that pack was terrible. Come on. Give me some of that blue. I even take a black and gold at this point. Ron Gant. I definitely have several Ron Gants at various points. Steve Pearce, World Series MVP, Blue Jays, doing it all. Sam Gaviglio, it's a Blue Jays pack. Just just 2 Blue Jays. It's not bad. Pierce was a Blue Jay. He's got a Blue Jay hat. Blue Jay hat counts. Andrew Tolles. Andrew Tolles not bad. Andrew Tolles can be serviceable at the lower levels. He's not awful. Lester, like, why are you wearing your hat down so low that it sticks your ear out? Like, you wear a hat every day all summer. And for your MLB picture, your ear is sticking. Come on, man. I feel like Cooperstown Kurt here critiquing the pictures on the cards. It's terrible. It probably is free Dave Brown. It probably is. Oh, silver. Kyle Freeland was high silver. High ho silver. High ho silver. All right, let's go. Whew. 33 minutes in and I'm starting to... What is my Discord name again? Kris OOTP CM. I'm in the top right-hand corner. You go to the top right-hand corner, you'll find me up there. As long as I'm online, which I might not be right now. Hold on, let me see. My computer's acting up because I'm opening these packs. Hosmer. Raleigh Eastwick. What is going on with these packs? Man. All I need is I don't know, I need one of my usuals to make an appearance here. No, not Josh Osich, Eddie Butler. Solid Eddie Butler. He's solid down there. Oh, Ron Perinoski. Getting all kinds of crazy. What is the highest stamina I've seen? I think it's 121. My green screen is going wild. It doesn't like me. It's probably because I'm so pale. To be fair, Shelk, I've had some pretty good pack luck on stream. During the beta, I pulled a Mike Trout off stream when we were recording the podcast last week. I've had some pretty good pack luck. I'm not gonna lie. Now, obviously, I said it today, and it's gonna be just atrocious because we get a James Paxton, and we got the Paxton. We have one gold pack. Gold pack's gonna be the savior. 2 golds and a diamond incoming. How many Joe Ponics have we pulled in this pack? We pulled another Joe Ponic earlier, I think. Last pack. It's a Goldie. Shin Suchu. Ramon Laureano. George Burns. Come on, where's the good ones? Here we go. Spawn insane and play for rain. Pray for rain? Play for rain. That a boy snaggle away to mess up maybe one of the easiest baseball sayings there's ever been. There are some pre-1900s. In fact, the headliner of our last week's content was from 1883. Tim Keefe. There are some pre-1900 cards. Insane. Johnny saying, all right, guys, those is pretty garbage packs. Not going to lie. Those packs are absolutely atrocious. It's not good. Don't you just love a Munenori Kawasaki card? I do. Mooney's the best. Okay, guys, I've got a couple minutes. If you guys want to do, some Q&A, let me know. I have a few minutes. I'll answer some questions, and then I'm going to get out of here because I really, really don't feel good. Killapop, I'm not answering that because I'm not getting into it. I already got it handed to me in the Discord once for picking Ortiz over Edgar. I know not to make the same mistake twice. I'm a dad. I don't make the same mistake twice. Unless it's in this game by putting the same card in the lineup season after season. No questions? Spore out here retweeting my face. I love it. Hope you feel better. Good luck in our perfect league. Thanks, man. If you hand it to me, make sure you chirp me real bad. AJ Winden pulled the 96 bonds. Nice. Will you release the card list? We're working on something for 20. Appreciate the hat, by the way. This was my hat. For those of you guys who didn't see it, I ran a Brewers franchise all summer on the channel. We started in 2018. We got all the way to 2024. We won a World Series. It ended up being like 36 parts. You can go to youtube.com/OOTP developments. We got them all on there if you want to watch them. Best silver card I've ever used, Future Legend Mike Soroka. Not necessarily because he's the best, but because his stability is just amazing. He's just been so stable for me. Is there a plan to put a sell greater than rating button in your collection? There is. You can set it now. So it will happen. Like if you go to your settings, you can set it for all new cards that you get. We are still working on the mass quick sell feature. It's given the developers some real big headaches. Not great. They're working on it though. Will all of the 19 historical cards also be in 20? I'm gonna say no. Just because there's definitely going to be some turnover. We may take some cards out. Obviously, we're going to be putting new cards in. You may not see every single one of the 2,000 almost historical cards in the game when it launches. Advice for setting pitch count. Do what you feel. Look at your bullpen. Look at your pitcher stamina. Try some things out. Trial and error, man. Favorite baseball stadium I've ever been to? Fenway Park. What happens for playoffs with leagues that are 20 to 25 teams? Actually, we made a change to that today. It used to be that there was a 1-game round and then a 5-game round and a 7-game round. Now it will skip the wild card, and it should just do a 5-game round, a 7-game round, a 7-game round for leagues that have less than 30 teams. Price McDice, I saw that, buddy. Let's see. Fantastic job by the Diz. Cavicom, thank you, man. When is the next Vancouver Islanders stream? I honestly don't know. We're going through some content changes right now. Stay tuned. I definitely want to do some more. Is there a reason why some cards seem more common than others? Pull rates, I guess. Live cards do come to life next season, yes. There is a lot. Listen, we really... I'll say this thing and then I'm going to get out of here. We are really proud of our card base. But that doesn't mean we're not looking at, a select group of cards and say, hey, maybe we should take this card out because we want to put this card in instead. Favorite knuckler ever? Candiati. So, again, I'm not going to sit here and say 100% of the cards that are in the game right now are going to be in the game 3 months from now, because to be honest, that's probably not true. But some things I can tell you for sure, there will be more cards in 3 months in the game than there is right now. I think that's pretty straightforward. All right, guys, that is going to do it. Oh, that's not the right one. What the Judas Priest? There we go. That's better. Candyman. Proud of your card base. I'm very proud of the card base. And you know what the thing is to be honest, to be involved in the content creation process, you guys know I've taken some liberties. Heck, last week the whole content was people who shared my birthday and Dwayne Ward and Matt Stairs. So I take some liberties with Blue Jays and Canadians and things like that. But I love it. You guys love it. We're having a lot of fun. We appreciate each and every one of you guys for coming out live here. Let's go see. You know what, guys? Let's go. We're going to find someone to go hang out with. Once I get the... All right, let's go here. What? No, listen. Twitch. Easy. Come on. Twitch is not cooperating right now, of course. All right, let's see. Let's go back to the chat for a sec. Where'd you guys go? One run G. Oh, nice, dude. Process. It is a process, man. It is. Thought the KC Royals played in Kansas City. I've probably made that mistake 6 or 7 or 800 times. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not the smartest, guy some days, but I do try. All right, guys, listen. We are going to go hang out with my dude Dishnet. He does some great work. I've been catching some of his streams. If you guys are looking for some more PT content, I definitely recommend you guys head on over there. Boom. We're going to do that. Now, guys, as always, listen, make sure you follow us on all of our social medias right here. Twitch.tv/OOTP Developments every Monday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. This week in Perfect Team, we're here. We're loving it. We're having a lot of fun. Next week, we got something really cool. Really cool. I'm telling you. Really cool. Make sure you follow us on Twitter, twitter.com/OOTP Perfect Team. You can also follow the conventional account on twitter.com/OOTP Baseball. You'll be able to catch all of our archives. If you don't like the Twitch machine, you can get them on youtube.com/OOTP Adults. And again, big announcement. I should have led the show off with this. Yesterday, we hit 2,000 people in the Discord. Discord.gg/OOTP. Head on over there now. Join in. Again, we're well over 2,000 people. As always, I am Kris Jardine, a.k.a. Snaggle J, Associate Community Manager for Out of the Park Baseball. And until next time, keep swinging for the fences.